catching tiny tummy. And you make me sleep. I try and try, and I start to be sensible. You know what I mean? And so it's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. And next time we'll talk it over, and we can start again.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Oh,
we have the Jazz as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. Thrilled to be back in Oklahoma City. The Thunder ready for that home court advantage. And, of course, Alec Burks. He's a guy that will be...
Well, as fans, as teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all he brings to the table. But I like what the trade does for him, and I bet it helps them right off the bat. I mean, it also is going to help them long term.
Well, you know, we'll see, because you don't make a change this drastic without having a period of adjustment. So you may be right. We'll see how long it takes whether this new roster can gel.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Matt Barnes, Alex Len out there with Perry Jones. Then it's Exum, and it's McCollum in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Exum. Len sends a screen for Exum. Rejected by Collison, and he gets it back. And it's McCollum, and McCollum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jazz on D. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
It wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
And McCallum kicks to Stuckey. Here's the three. And Utah on another three. For three. A good close contest so far.
Coming out of the court, it's your Thunder Girls.
And off we go. A close game. Now starting the second quarter. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Jazz.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Clark, they've dialed it in here in the second quarter, playing really well.
Took him no time at all on that one. Smith's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Really, Greg, just shows you the toughness and determination this man has. Impressive. Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
So it's the Thunder now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Shots good by Waiters. Here's Cannon.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Stolen by McGee. And here we go. Here's Clarkson. From 10 feet out, again, Oklahoma City.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
19 seconds left to play in the first half. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
With 1 on the clock, and he gets the jumper to drop.
That's a huge basket, just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
And so
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. The largest lead for them during the period was 4. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
Where was the sense of urgency? We all know they're capable of playing better. And no one wants to give up a ridiculous high shooting percentage. They need a little attitude adjustment in the second half, or this game will get away from them.
Kenny, what do you have to say about the Jazz?
Well, the reserves really came through when they needed a spark. This is a close game. Any points you can...
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the third quarter starting here now. Without question, Rodney Stuckey displaying his skills today.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
That's right. Sometimes the stats are facade. I mean, he's passing the eye test with his impact on the floor, though.
Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Jimmy Butler is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Collison at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
Boy, you can actually feel it. It's palpable. The energy level on both sides has really gone up a bunch. Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Morrow's checked in. Utah also making some changes. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Barnes. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for C.J. McCollum. And he gets the bucket. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of them.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well. And how about the execution, really when it matters most? He knew he had the height advantage and just got the job done. No need to pass in that situation.
And it's Exum in the corner. Pulls it up. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Westbrook off target with that shot. The fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. It's a one-point game. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Barnes is out there with Looney. Then there's McCollum. Then it's Alex Len. And it's McCallum. in at the point. Utah calls timeout. They're down by 1. 50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Ken Snyder was going over with his team. With the game still up for grabs, he simply told us, guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
McCollum with the ball. Inside, here's Len.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. 56.
We're having a lot of trouble dealing with Russell Westbrook. He's a handful.
And the Jazz call time here. They're losing by 1. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
You know, looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
You know, 2-for-1 situation, guys, is an option in this scenario. I'd be interested to see what they devise.
On the Thunder with some changes. Jimmy Butler is checked in for Smith. Morrow comes in for Dion Waiters. It's Bryant in for Russell Westbrook. Now off the inbound. Yes!
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Outside Bryant. Lets it go from the wing. Butler goes in. 14 feet away. Nails it!
Kevin, they've still got a foul to give at this point.
Yeah, and strategy wouldn't be bad to use it if they need to.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Yeah. I mean, they're in good shape there, in my opinion. Shot clock's off, but still enough time left on the game clock to really run your normal set here.
Harry Jones is checked in for Utah. Exum comes in for Ray McCallum. Now here's McCollum. Tight defense on him. Out to the wing. Exum with a wide open look. It's in!
Kevin, that was so clutch. Now they really need a defensive stand.
Here's Kobe. Money! McCollum. Oh, that shot at a chance, but no good. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw a good one.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to...
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunity. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Boom, 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 boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq.
We are live from Portland, Oregon for a Western Conference contest with the Trailblazers. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, Andre Iguodala getting settled in, really clicking.
That trade is something that has the staff, players, and fans excited. They think it may be the piece of the puzzle necessary to get over the proverbial hurdle.
And with good reason. I mean, we're talking about one of the very best we have in our league, and you have to think he'd help any team.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Anthony Morrow out there with Iman Shumpert. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Nick Collison, and it's Butler in at the small forward. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Green, the screen. Kicks to Iguodala. Green passes to Lopez. Great D that time from Collison. And here are the Thunder now. Their last game, a win against... Beautiful jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Shumpert. And it's not going to go. And still a close game.
All right, I want everyone to give it up for y'all.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
Cunningham is out there with Humphries. Then there's J.J. Barea. Then there's Shabazz Muhammad. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Portland with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. Lopez a screen. Stolen by Clarkson. And here comes the break. The finish. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
A nice shot by Barea.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap.
Humphries with the steal. Barea kicks to Muhammad. To the inside. Now here's... Barea. He's covered by Clarkson. Barea dishes to Lopez. And the layup is good. Lopez has got his second basket of the night.
Very high-quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Here's Clarkson. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And how about the execution, really when it matters most? He knew he had the height advantage and just got the job done. No need to pass in that situation.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, welcome back to the halftime show. Ernie John. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. The largest lead for them during the period was 4. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, they called the right plays, and then they executed. Great job in the first half. That's why they were so efficient, and they shot so accurately. The defense threw a number of...
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
All right, I want everyone to give it up.
Both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
They're into analytics. That stat really tells how efficient a player has been. He's been very efficient so far.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Smith, Russell Westbrook out there with Dion Waiters. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. And Waiters gets to Smith. Shoots from the baseline. Again, the Thunder score.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Felton against Waiters. Felton the pass to Lopez. Green up on top. Iguodala outside. Lopez, a screen on McGee. Iguodala's drive. The wide open look here for Lopez. And falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
I love that plan. Set up the opportunity for the mismatch.
Yeah, knowing they have to get a bucket here and exploiting the height advantage where they can find it, that's a no-brainer to me.
You have got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
And the final period of play just about to start. We've got Green. J.J. Barea is out there with Felton. Then there's Shabazz Muhammad, and it's Humphreys in at center. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Oklahoma City moving it around. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score here, plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
A different look now for Portland. Cunningham comes in for Green, and it's Weber in for Raymond Felton. Here's the screen. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here comes the break. Here's Butler. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
And against the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Waiters, guarded by Barea. From past the arc, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.